good Sunday afternoon to everyone. NGRU Storm back for more Diablo 4 Season 8 Vessel of Hatred. I hope everyone is having a great Sunday. I have. We put in a great stream this morning on OG 7 Days to Die, and everything was super. We got some construction done, but as promised, Diablo 4 is next. All right, guys, so let's go on ahead and get jumped into this. We're going to press a button and get things loaded up. First things first, thank you so very much to all of my subscribers. I can't tell you how much I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are what make the channel go, so thank you so very much. For my subscribers, please share the videos with like-minded folks. Hopefully they'll like what they see and they can come join the train as well. Also, to my PS4 followers, I'm seeing new followers on PS4. Please do me the favor, stop by YouTube, drop me a subscribe. I would appreciate it so very, very much. Remember to hit the like button, guys. The like button helps me get around the YouTube algorithm and gets my content out there for views. And the notification bell will also help out tons in that you'll know when I go live, and if you can sit down and watch it at that point in time, or if you can't, hey, no big deal. You can always come back at a later point in time and watch. So yeah, guys, we're going to jump into some Diablo 4 right now. This is Season 8. A lot of things have changed. Some things have gotten harder. Things have been nerfed. Things have been buffed. I mean, we're kind of hoping that we can find the happy medium between all of them and continue to build our Bloodwave Necromancer. Currently, Maleficarum is a level 62, Paragon 62. So we are getting there slowly but steadily. We just stepped up to Torment 1, and we're still looking and searching for the gear, the items that we need. Also, we are doing our best to, pick up some of the other sigils that we need in addition to legendary tempering recipes. So we're still looking and finding those. I've been kind of staying away from the seasonal content so far simply because I need these items that I'm looking for, not only gear, but also the tempering recipes and other items that I can find. It's really important that I find these so that I can build that Necro the way that he needs to be built. So let's head back. We're going to go from here back up into Saragar. In fact, I don't even have to do that. Let's just go on ahead and teleport there. Variana and all my babies are doing good. Variana was starting to talk there. I had to teleport before she started running her yap. She likes saying things at odd moments for some strange reason. I haven't quite figured it out yet. But let's jump in and we'll see what's going on. Alright, quick vape there, and here we are. Alright, so once again, let's take a quick, we're going to go over the gear very quickly before we get started. All of the gear that I am wearing is legendary gear, and the aspects on these gear, on all of my gear, my helm, my chest armor, my gloves, my pants, my boots, all of the things on here are set up to where they're going to give me a bonus for the minion build that I'm currently using. Now, guys, when it comes to all of my builds, I always go to max roll GG. So I'm going to say this right now. I've said it in every other stream that I have done. Max roll GG does not pay me. I am in no way associated with them. But I find the content that they produce, their website, it's easy to navigate around, and it is easy to begin to learn, what your build needs. They have the, best in class items slotted. So let's break out the trusty iPad, and we are going to take a look at a couple of things. First things first, let's look at the tier list and see if anything has changed. So maxroll.gg Diablo 4 tier list, end game and pit push builds tier list, and that's the one that we're looking for. So currently, the Lightning Spear Sorceress is very, very popular, and these are all S tier. The Bloodwave Necro is still up there at the top. The Inferno Sorceress has actually climbed over one tier up to end up in S tier. Cataclysm Druids are still hot. The Frozen Orb Lightning Spear, or LS Sorceress, I think it's a Lightning Spear. Yeah, it is. It's a Lightning Spear. She's up one level from A tier, talking about everything that's moving along. The Bone Spear Necro is still hot. The Death Trap Rogue, the Minion Barb, and the Earthquake Barb. All of these are S tier builds. Now, we do have some that have gone down. The Bone Spirit Necro, unfortunately, has actually dropped one tier from S tier back to A tier. But we have some that are kind of on the rise in the A tier. The Incinerate Sorceress is up from B tier, as is the Minion Necro and the Shred Druid. The Firebolt Sorceress is up over 2 levels, so she's climbed into A tier from C tier. The Quill Volley Spiritborn is on the rise, as is the Companion Druid. So that's kind of where things stand right now. So we're going to get back to the build guides. I'm going to set up for Endgame and Necromancer. It's all very, very easy to, set and do this. So, it's basically a button push. And having a pad or your phone or something along those lines next to you, the cool thing about it is that you can just tap, 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 and then you can see everything that you need to see. Now, there are going to be some items that are going to be tough for me to find here at the very beginning. Needless to say, the helm, which is prescribed, or at least what's recommended by maxroll.gg, is the Heir of Perdition, which is an ancestral mythic unique. On the chest, you are looking at the Shroud of False Death. And then the pants, once again, that's going to be a toughie. Kasimi's Legacy. We've got to see if we can find those. Another thing that's going to be really tough to find is the amulet. They recommend the Sacrificial Ocelot's Eye, but I've got to find one that has a plus to skills on it already. So this is going to be a little bit tough. But anyway, let's take a look at what we have in inventory right now. We do have the Decay Innovation, which is the Legendary Temper, and we definitely need to learn that. Now, let's see. Of Exposed Flesh, let me see. Rapid, these are Warlord Gauntlets. The Sepulchre of Ultimate Shadow. That's probably one we're going to end up needing. And then the Aphotic Sovereign Helm. So we're going to stick with what we've got right now. All of these, we're going to go up here. We're going to talk to Cetus. And there is one, just one, the ring is going to provide us with a new aspect that will go into the Codex of Power. So let's go over to Collections, Codex of Power. And once it loads up, I'm going to hit R3. D-pad over, drop the list. I'm going to remove my class only and say only newly acquired. This way, each time I get something new, I know exactly what I've got. And it is the aspect of exposed flesh. Very cool. All right, so what I've been doing in all of this running and gunning to try to build up the level of my Minion Necromancer, I've been hitting dungeons. Been hitting one dungeon after another. The whole idea here is to find all of my sigils, in addition to trying to get all of my legendary tempering recipes. So it's going to take some time. And I'm not, as you see, I'm just kind of playing once or twice on the weekend. I'm really not playing through the week, which I probably should to try to advance the character. But, it is what it is. Hopefully we can get some stuff done and still have some fun with it. All right, let's take a look at the map. We're going to zoom out here. And Oh, look, we have a Legion event right there, which I'm really not interested in. All right, so right now, what I am looking for is dungeons. I want to get as many dungeons as possible taken care of. We've got an apparition incursion right there beginning to start, but I am thinking dungeons. So let's zoom in here. The Dead Man's Dredge. We're going to hit it, and we're going to get there via Yelesna. So let's get into Yelesna and get ready to roll out, and we will conquer the dungeon and move on to the next one. Now, I know a lot of you are asking, Storm, why are you not running the events? Me, I'm not running the events simply because I want to try to accumulate the items that I need before I start building and running and doing and all of that. So, as you can see, the minion necromancer basically is just kind of going in and destroying them handful by handful. Yep, get in there, play like I'm the lawnmower man, heal the kids up, and keep moving towards the dungeon. Around the corner, we've got a few more nasty people. We're sitting there messing with a slain villager. I don't know, sticking fingers in odd orifices, that kind of thing. You never know with these evil things that are crawling around the world of Sanctuary. You know, they just kind of do terrible things to people's bodies. Oh yeah, I see all of you. Come on, get up here. It's time for you all to die. We definitely want to kill as many of these clowns as we possibly can. And on the way down, needless to say, we're going to be looking for chesticles. We're going to be looking for anything that's going to help us out. Oh yeah, we're harvesting this place up real good. There's a ravaged corpse laying right there. Let's go on ahead and check it out. Hey, there we go. Forces of evil have been alerted. We're just going to go through and slaughter all of these guys. Yes, I am the lawnmower man. You might as well sit down because you are going to get trimmed. Oh, a champion of evil has accepted my challenge. And he just got pwned. I mean, in a bad way. And of course, really all we left was a little bloody pile of him, which is good. Makes me feel happy. Alright. Let's continue to move towards our destination. Alright. Oh, bodies flying, critters dying. Alright. Let's heal up all the children. With a minion necro, that is something that you must do. Always heal the babies. Paragon 63 right there. Alright. Guys, let's go up this way. Come on. Everybody come up this way. I am the lawnmower man. I will trim your nether regions with my scythe, with my reap. Dead Man's Dredge, here we go. Let's get this knocked out pretty quick. In the dungeon we go. Look, he's all kind of like, oh, got a bloody nose and all that from the last fight. Scars on him. Alright, well, Stone Cairn. Nothing there. Okay, well, hang on. Stone Cairn. Hawktua, spit one of the blight loogies up at him. And let's just get up and mow him. Where are you going, son? Where are you going, son? Where are you going, son? We don't play that. Alright, let's see. Okay, so obvious. Hey, there's some Behelit. Take the time and heal up. and get them going. That also buffs them when they're healed. Just mow through them all. Buddy, I don't appreciate that. Is there anything back here? Well, I've got a few vampire bats. Oh, it looks like there's a... Thought for a second I had a little trail there, but no. Okay, nothing back there. Use that one, stone cairn. We've got a chest right here. Alright, heal them up, let's go. Skellies are doing a great job. We've got some more Behalit. That. Yeah, I kind of figured we were going to mow through him pretty quickly. There's a lost pack. Hey.
I have come to thee.
A scrap of paper, which I am not interested in hearing anything about. And let's keep rolling. Veil crystals, very cool. Cut him down. Cut the kitties down, kill the babies. They're all up there shitting themselves. Oh, that dude's throwing ice balls. Well, they took care of him. Alright, Behalit, and then some more Animus. So I think we've got all the Animus that we need at this point. Hey, here's some more Behalit. Good stuff. Anything back here in the corner? No. Make sure all the kids are nicely healed, because the last thing we've got to do here is deposit right here, and in we go, and this is going to be a brawl. Alright, keep moving. And we'll see what's up here. Let's move through. Bam! I got feared. Dead blood magus real quick. Kids are all healed and buffed. Alright, we released that prisoner. So we've got 6 more that we need to release. So as we see them, we will get them taken care of. Didn't quite make it to him in time, but that's okay. Okay, prisoner remains. There we go. That's good. We're going to take the lower route and see where it takes us. Well, I spit a big blight loogie straight at him. Here's some more blight. Slow these guys down. Alright, cool. Alright, good to go. Let's keep moving. There's another storm warg. He just got his shizzle pwned. We have a greed shrine. Thank you. I'll take. Oh yes, it's one of those kind of shrines. Well, guess what? It's time for some corpse explosions. Corpse explosion for the win. Just blast through them. Kind of like a blood surge. Picked up another Paragon point. Okay, event complete. Convert Cursed Shrine. We end up with, we got Adjudicator's Mask. I believe that is a boss summoning material. A Yak's Rune. Let's heal the kids up with what's left. Alright, Greater. There we go. We got, what is that? It's a shield. Okay, cool. And then we've got a Resplendent right here. We'll pick up these items. Very good to go. And we have somebody up here that needs to be freed. Alright. Alright. Oh, I'm sure they have. Alright, we're going to create a few corpses here, and then you know what's going to happen. Corpse explosion time. Just go through them all. We are like so far ahead of the curve.
Such power.
Another dead elite. Very cool. And some Behelit. Let's heal up the children. And let's check what's in this Greater Radiant chest. Okay, cool beans. Alright, let's keep rolling. We have but one direction we can go out. And now we're going to move up this way. That tickled a little bit. They felt that for damn sure. Dead Storm Warg. He didn't last too long. Anything back here in the corner? There's a Stone Cairn. Hey, we got some cash out of that. And a Lost Pack. Well, there wasn't anything in the Lost Pack. Somebody beat me to it. Another Stone Cairn. There's a legendary amulet. Take advantage of these corpses. Alright, we've got one that needs to be freed right here.
Bless you.
Alright, we're going to continue to move down this direction. Buff the babies. Alright, little dead end piece right there. So let's turn around. We'll take advantage of that corpse. We've got 3 more up here. And someone else that needs some help.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
You shouldn't have been down here to begin with. That's what I don't understand about these people. I mean, these things wouldn't have brought them down here and tied them up.
Carving meat from bone is my specialty.
Alright, we've got another one right here. They didn't last very long. Another bound prisoner. Very cool. We have 1 more prisoner to free. And I'm sure they're going to be... Let's take a look at the map. Have we missed any areas? No. So the only other remaining prisoners got to be up this way. So let's head that direction and see what we can do. Nice little stone cairn there. Alright, that's not the road. Here's the road. Here's my last prisoner. Oh, dude, he just shit gold. I mean, seriously, he pooped a pile of gold.
Carve us up something useful.
Okay, we've got a stone cairn here, 2 velvet, a resplendent chest. Alright, more velvet back here. Variana's happy, I'm happy. Let's take a look at what we now have. Hey, the lidless wall. That's not bad. I mean, it's at least it's a find. Okay, brawlers, bursting bones, inimical seal, and bloodsucker. So nothing there of major importance. Alright, so we're going to zoom out again here. And we're going to look around. There is a dungeon right here, the Carrion Fields. I'm pretty sure that I had done this before. Alright, and we will head over to Alzuda. And we're probably just going to horse back up there because it is a little bit of a ride rather than running it. And while we're in the cutscene, I'm going to grab a vape. Yes, I do have a collection of mods, but the disposables have become way too easy for me. So, all right, let's get on the horse and let's get out of here and start riding. I'm not looking for any PvP at this point. I just want to get there. Alright, and here we are. Let's get in the Carrion Fields. Alright, so Carrion Fields are good to go. Let's get in here and hopefully we will find something else cool. Get in here and just mow them down. There's some more of them big kids again. Little baby kids. Alright, I'm going to go back and kind of check the grounds behind me to see if I've left anything, which I haven't. But there are items here that we can smash. So let's... Where's that old boy that said over here? I think he's probably under Fat Boy there. Never can tell. Alright. We've got some jars here. Stuff back here. Armor stand. 2 rawhide will take it. I don't know if there's going to be anybody back here. There's one Fat Boy. Where are you going, Fat Boy? Where are you going, Fat Boy? Come here. Thank you. Okay, a little stone cairn there. Had some cash in it. That's always helpful. Alright, now on and through into this area. Okay, so we've got a chain statue here, and we have an ancient's pedestal and another ancient's pedestal. So that means there's going to be stuff back here that we've got to find. Alright, let's keep going. He just got splattered, and good group of them. There we go. Thank you, I'll take that. Alright. Little shambling corpse there that got his shizzle pwned. Okay, we've got the Blast Wave Shrine. Lit. Alright, looking. I've not seen anything back here yet. Alright, so let's keep moving through this dungeon. Let's buff the babies here. And let's keep moving through and see if we can't find some of those things that we're looking for. Oh, nice little grouping. That was a quick lawnmower expedition right there. Alright, moving over this direction. Another quick lawnmower excursion. Alright, children are healed. What was this that I saw? I thought I saw something over here. Evidently I didn't. I must have been imagining things. What is that? It looks like a chest there on the ground, but it's not. Alright, so let's keep rolling. Good grouping. Alright, kids are all healed up. Let's take a turn and head down this direction, and maybe we'll find some of the things that we need down here. Got a good grouping right here. Good going. Alright, there's one of them damn flowers. Chest here, cash. I see you, fat boy. Oh, bodies flying everywhere. I love it. buff the kids so they can get up here and do their job. Alright, we got that, we got that. Alright. I haven't found any of those things. Return the ancient statue. Do I have an ancient statue on my back? No, I don't. So we still have to find 2 of those statues. Let's keep going. Alright. We've got more stuff. More in this area. Keep the kids buffed. Alright, let's keep moving. Now keep in mind, guys, I'm still using the minion necro build for leveling. And I'll probably be doing that until I can find
ready yet.
More of the blood wave gear that I need to include aspects and everything else. Oh, well, he was a nice little... He was kind of rich. Okay, did I see some blood on the ground? No, it was... Alright. There we go. Let's keep rolling. Let's head back down this direction. What's this? It is a chesticle. We love our chesticles. Alright. Let's take a look at the map. Okay, so there's one area over there to the bottom side. Over here. Let's go down. Let's fill out this area. I have yet to see one of the ancient statues. Alright, so the only other place that's left to go now is going to be up over here on this side and then up over here on this side. So since we're closer to this one, let's roll up here and let's find out if we have an ancient statue up there. Okay, in through the door and this way. Tons of maggot babies up here. Just mow through them, get them done. Y'all did jump right into that explosion. That was funny. But, rah! Oh shit! Alright. Going back through, looking to see if there's anything that... What is up in here? Anything? Nah, just a little idol that I smashed just because I could. And there is one of the ancient statues. Very cool. You guys need to get out of the way. Because I am going to play Lawnmower Man on y'all's backside. And it's not going to be trimming just your grass, trust me. Alright, so we know where we've got to go. Back down to the central area. Here we go. And we need to drop off this ancient statue. And then there's one more over here. Pardon me, on this side, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm heading the correct way. Alright, good. There it is. There's the up road. And in here we go. We're going to go around this way. Barrel. Oh, yum, spiders. I love me some spiders. Alright, now we can... Baby spiders! Yay!
I need more time.
This is what you asked for. This foreigner dares bring his army to the sacred. That'll come up like any other.
Oh, somebody put the scaredy pats on me. Well, let's put the I'm gonna put the hurt on your ass on them. Very good. Get everyone. Okay, who's throwing this? Grab that and that. Okay, there is our statue. Right here. Need to grab it. Alright, but I want to find out what else is up here. Whoa. Egg sack with some cash. Thank you. Alright. Let's see what's up here.
They've been feeding on me.
Oh, I'm sure.
My soul. Please, take it back from me. Let it in.
And then we're just going to sit here and play corpse explosion games. Oh yeah. Tickles, doesn't it, guys? How you like them apples? Or shall we say corpse explosions? Okay, I think we just beat through it.
Such power.
Okay, and she's going to turn into a big ugly. So we're just going to go over and butt stomp her. Let's heal the kids up. First thing before we get our goodies, we got to take care of the babies first. Alright, we got a few things here. Adjudicator's mask, very cool. Thank you, I'll take that. And is there anything else up here that we need to do? No. Alright, so we have the statue on our back. Let's run back down to the central area, drop off the second one, and we will beat the snot out of the boss that shows up. Because that's what we do. Alright, so this will be... Alright, we got another manual. Very cool, and we need to go back to the Saragar as well, because we now have a whisper completed. The whispers are also another way that you can not only get your good gear, but also find your temper manuals, etc. Oh, have mercy. Once we stabilize, there we go. We're going to run down here and talk to the bird.
It is done.
A greater collection of dungeon keys, thank you. We can take those. And these are nightmare dungeons, if I'm not mistaken. Let's find out. I'm going to run down here into this area. Get out of everyone's way. We're going to read our Thorn Army Legendary Temper Manual. There we go. And then the greater collection of dungeon keys. Infernal Horde's Compass. Very cool. Malignant's Heart. Zenith Nightmare Sigil. Oh, yeah. Pick all of this good stuff up and let's go get it deposited right quick. Because I don't like carrying those with me. I'm just kind of that way about it. Alright, so not this one. Here we go. We've got our tributes here. Might as well go on ahead and deposit our dungeon keys as well. Alright, so let's get over to dungeon keys. Okay, tribute, tribute, tribute. We've got some rare tributes. We have an Infernal Horde's Compass. This is a Cap 10. Nice. We got 2 Cap 10s. The Zenith Nightmare Sigil. Stormbane's Wrath. Damn it. I hate it. That one chases you around. And it's a pain in the butt. So we're going to sell it. And we're going to keep the Infernal Horde's Compass there. Alright. So we're going to go back over to... Hang on. Can't you... Let me see. Yeah, dungeon keys. Okay. Junk keys. Actually, directly in inventory would probably be the best one. Okay, we ended up with 30 something, so I'm not even going to lose any sleep over it. Alright, so before we talk to Cetus, let's take a look at the stuff we've got. The lidless, needless to say, we're going to shit can that. I don't think anybody uses it. Oh, look. We've got guys who are trying to scam people. So I'm going to open chat, and this clown, flax beat details, massive mats and gold available. Yeah. These guys are scammers. Okay? Don't spend real life money on items through these websites. You will get scammed. And every time I see them, I report them. And I suggest that you do the same. Okay, we're going to report him. Select an option. Cheating. We're going to call it botting. And here we're going to type in selling in game items for folks, I've heard horror stories about people who have paid real money to get gold or to get items, and they say, oh, we don't have them, and then they never get back to them. You know, it'll take a couple of hours. It'll take a day. No. When you see these people, report them immediately. Alright, we're going to call it a scam website, which is exactly what it is. Alright, done and submit. Close. Alright, so now that we've done that, let's take a look at the items that we've got. Okay, the lidless wall, we saw that. Let's see. The Vehement Brawlers Southland Loop. Okay. We have the Axolotl Smile of Bursting Bones. We have the Inimical Seal. We have the Bloodsucker of Elements. Okay. And then we have the Blood-Soaked Twin Blade. Alright. So all of these things are going to get... Okay, we've got 2 either new or improvements upon what we need. So let's go all items.
What's still got some good in it?
Alright, we're going to go check out our collections and see what we got. Okay, Aspect of Piercing Cold, of course that's not for us. The Vehement Brawlers aspect, very cool. And the Wild Bolt aspect. Very cool.
No other people I'd rather break bread with.
Well, thank you. I do appreciate your kindness, Variana. Alright, and Variana and Rahir are still doing pretty good. You know, one thing I need to do, let me check right quick. I have 450 pale marks. Now, I could travel to the den and spend some of that, but I've got 1,267 obols. Alright, well, let's talk with this guy. So, what would I like? Let's take a look. I'm going to break out the pad here, and we're going to do a little gambling because this is a way that you can possibly get some of those things that you need. Alright, so, the boots. I need Cursed Aura. And I don't think that I have Cursed Aura. Let's look in collections. We're going to go to the Codex of Power, and we are going to do a keyword search. Or just a search, and we're looking for cursed or cursed, however you want to call it. Done. Okay, we don't have it yet. We don't have that one yet. Alright, so that takes care of that. Alright. Title. I don't think I have title either. So let's clear the text, and we're going to type in title, T-I-D-A-L. No, we don't have that one either. All right, so let's continue to look. I think we have Ultimate Shadow. We can just do a search for Shadow and see what comes up. Really? Wow. I don't have any of these things. All right. Okay, do we have sacrificial? Unless I'm doing this wrong. Evidently not. Evidently I don't have any of these things yet. Wow. Okay, let's clear the text. Okay, why isn't it showing anything right now? Because I should be able... That's why. Alright, let's try this again. So let's look for sacrificial again. Sacrificial. Okay. We do have that. We do have that. All right. So we've got one of the aspects. Let's go back and look for the other ones. Let's say shadow. Let's clear the text. And we're going to type in shadow. All right. We've got it. There it is. Aspect of ultimate shadow. All right. So there's two of the ones that we need. I don't think we have cursed aura. Okay. Let's find out if we do. Okay, it's locked. We have not found it yet. That's sad. Okay. So we don't have cursed aura. Let's take a look at title. Let's see if we have title. Okay, we're going to clear the text. Go back up and into the search bar. Title aspect. We do have it. Okay, so far we're only missing one. All right, now we're going to take a look at fast blood. Let's see if we have fast blood. Fast blood aspect is still locked. And damned is another one that we need to look for. All right. Let's take a look. Damned is still locked. So there are like two that we still need to find. All right, so let's try. Let's see if we can get some better boots. We're going to look for like the least expensive of them. Okay. 50, 50, 50. Focus wand, dagger, mace, 200 scythe, cap, tunic, gloves. Those are now cost. Okay, the tunic is 25. The gloves are 50. The boots are 25.
Hello, shining beauty. Shame that. Hello, shining beauty. Hello, shining beauty. Well, hello, shining beauty.
Okay, cool. We got some stuff here, guys. We got some stuff here. Okay, so what I am looking for is armor, max life, and intelligence on boots. So let's take a look at boots. Okay, any of these that don't have a GA, I'm not really worried about. Okay, assistance, cold bringers, concussive strikes, grease of the explosive mist, audacity. Okay, and we're looking for max life, armor, and intelligence, right? Armor, max life, and intelligence. Very cool. All right, so these are definitely junk. Now they're better than what I'm wearing. 64 armor by 10. Okay, what do I lose? I lose max life and evade charge. I lose +1. Screw it. Okay, those are trash. Alright. Misery. Creeping Mist. Occult Dominion. Hulking. Wind Striker. Nope. Torturous. I'm looking for anything that we need. Distilled Anima. No. What is this? Craven. Archon. That's Explosive Mist. Hulking. What do we got here? Max life. Life per second. Those are Cold Bringers. Wild Bolt. Intelligence. So I'm not seeing it, but what we're going to do is this. See, I've got some, you can see which one's there. We're going to go on ahead and get rid of all of them.
What's left, you ask?
Alright, and let's get back into collections. Codex of Power. I think we got 5, or basically we upgraded some aspects, which is cool. So let's get here, drop the list. We're going to go remove the My Class Only, newly acquired. And why am I not seeing anything? Because of the text. Let's clear the text. And now we can see it. Okay. So Coldbringer's aspect is maxed. Ooh. I like that. Alright, so Audacity, Concussive Strike, Creeping Mist. I would like to put that on, because that would help a good bit. Distance are pulled. What is this? Distant. Okay, that's the blizzard. Okay, every 2 seconds, distant enemies are pulled into you and take 10% increased damage for 3 seconds. Okay. Well, let's see if there's anything that I could put Cold Bringers on. Alright. I like that. Let me keep looking down. Look, minions. No, I don't want to get rid of that. Don't want to get rid of that. I think this is the one we're going to go with. Alright, so let's go over here.
The wonders of sanctuary at your
We're going to select an
fingertips.
item. We're going to go up to our armor. We're going to go to the codex, and we want cold. So we're just going to type in this keyword. We're going to type in cold. There it is, Coldbringer's aspect, and it is maxed. Alright, that's going to be good for me, because that's really going to help the priests out, and that cold is going to make a difference. Yes. Alright, very cool. So now my priest babies can do what they need to do. Let's take a look. Do I need any repairs? No, I don't. Haven't died. Very cool. Alright, so off and running again. Now I know that there's some of these aspects that can be discovered in dungeons. So that's one of the reasons, another one of the reasons why I am doing. See, like this one, I know I've done this one. The Penitent Cairns. I think the reason that it has reappeared is because it's offering grim favors. Alright, so let's just keep searching. What is this one over here? Forgotten Ruins. Iron Blood aspect. Alright, well, I mean, we could do it, and let me guess, as a whisper as well. So, let's continue. to look around here a little bit. We've got another dungeon down here. What is this? Okay. Apparition incursion there. All of this is hell tide. Alright. So, you know, I could be doing the apparition incursion, so let's do that. We're going to select this right here, and we're going to travel to Backwater, and we're going to horse our way over there, and let's see how we do. Let's see how we do on a torment incursion. Okay. Alright, so let's get up here, get off the stairs, get out here, hop on the horse, and away we're going to go. So far so good, and here we are. Alright, so we've got people up here waiting for it to start, and it's going to begin in 1 minute. Thank you, I'll take that gold. Looks like we've got another minion necro up here. Oh, this is going to be just rude.
Your efforts are for naught, mortals. This realm is mine.
Okay, there's
I shape it as I wish.
Okay, we've got some up over here. It took a little bit to bring that oppressor down.
Fools! This stops nothing.
Okay, everybody's gone up there. Let's get on the horse and beat feet. Stay busy with it. Oh, dude, Skurg just got his shizzle pwned. Look who's gonna show up now, big boy.
Your
Hawk.
insolence
Hawk
is at an
duh! Well, that was quick and easy. Give me that. Thank you. Alright, perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's... No, I don't want to do that. What I want to do is look for this other apparition incursion. So we're looking for the triangle. It's right up here. And we're going to drop into Braze Tag to get there. Actually worked out pretty well. Screw it. On the horse.
Good. They're burning.
That'll carve up like any other.
Okay, well, Gravemaker just got his shizzle pwned.
Your efforts are for naught, mortals. This realm is mine, and I shape it as I wish.
Yeah, I've heard that before too. We're getting some forgotten ash. I'm seeing it on the ground. Got a blood wave in game.
Fools! This stops!
I need time to do that.
bit of ice there. He dropped something. Here he comes.
Your insolence is at an end.
Oh, he just got pwned. Very cool. Okay, we need to go back to town because we need to go talk to the bird. Each one of these apparitions are worth, I think it's 5 whispers. 2 of them will bring you to 10, and 10 is all you need to go talk to the bird of the tree. So, maybe we'll start going this route with it and we'll see what we get.
It is done.
Greater collection of dungeon keys or a greater collection of boots. Let's go with the boots. Alright. Maybe we'll get something that we need. Alright, back down here into the open area.
I cannot do that here.
It's opened up and click, 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 click. Oh yeah, baby.
Not while I'm in town.
Very good. Oh yeah, look at this, look at this. That's a good thing. 1, 2, and 3. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Alright, we got some flicker steps. Very cool. Not that anybody really uses them, but what the hell. Alright, so let's get over and let's take a quick look. Frosty Strides, Voracious Rage, Apogeic, Shattered Spirit, Blood Getters, Might, Fell Gluttony, Unholy Tether. Those aren't worth a spit in the bottom of a bucket. These are eluding. Cursed Aura. Yes! We needed that one. Well, I don't want to do that just yet. I want to take a look at these other ones. Well, none of them are GA. Yeah, none of them are GA. So we're going to go on ahead. We're going to go all items here. And we've got aspects upgraded, 3 of them. Okay, so not inventory, but let's go here. Not there. Collections, Codex of Power. And let's see, Fell Gluttony, Frosty Strides, Metamorphosis, Might, Cursed Aura, yes. And then Unholy Tether, I like that. Voracious Rage, Eluding Aspect. We picked up a handful. Alright, very cool. Let's get out here. Let's take another look. Okay, there's a world boss coming in. I don't know where, but there's an apparition incursion getting ready to happen. So let me spot it. Here it is right here. Traveling to Menestad. A lot of this is rinse and repeat. And this is the grind of Diablo 2. Or Diablo 2, Diablo 4. You know, I started in Diablo 2. Alright, so we're going to get on the horse and we're going to do the fast, quick gallopy gallop over there. Alright, then make the corner. Alright, so we're just going to... Oh man, he didn't even have any cash on him. The cursed aura thing would help out. So I need to think about trying to get some of those on. Yeah, bring me some more to kill, man. Alright. What we got over here? I'll take that. We've got some right around the corner up over here, but I'm going to wait because this incursion starts here pretty quickly. Yeah, he just got pwned. Thank you. Needed some more stuff to beat the snot out of. There we go. Yeah, that cursed aura is something I need to get on something. Oh, well, come on over. Come on over, big boy. Come on over, big boy. Yeah, I hear you over there yelling and hollering. Okay, we've got a couple more people who are going to join us.
Efforts are for naught, mortals. This realm is mine, and I shape it as I wish.
Alright, let's head up this way. I think he's heading up there, but I'm going to head there. I don't know how the babies are doing. Okay, let's head back down here. At a new location on the horse. Let's go. Roll, roll, roll.
I need time to do that.
Picked up another Paragon point. Sharpshooter just got owned. Alright, Belial's gonna show up.
Your insolence is at an end.
Alright, there's some more Behelit. Malignant Heart, I'll take that. Let's look for the... No, let's look for the next one. Okay, apparition incursion in 1 minute. I need to see if I can spot it and get there. Okay, I'm not seeing it. It's probably because I'm moving too fast. Oh, where is it? There it is. That's going to take a bit of a ride. Let's go to Kid Bardu. These things are going like clockwork, one right after the other. That's crazy. Alright, let's get out of here. Excuse me. Pardon me. Oh man.
Now there's a choice cut.
I see one over here. One of them eyeballs. Heal up the kids. And let's head back down here.
Fools! This stops nothing.
Okay, we need to get on the horse. Oh, he got froze. gonna appear. We're gonna get knocked
Your
back.
insolence is at an end.
There's another whisper. And back to Saragar. All right. All right. Let's run down here and talk to the bird, see what the bird's going to give us. Gem fragments. Let's go that route. All right. And then we'll come back down over to my favorite spot down here. And we'll pop the chest open. Looky here. Blood augments. Legendary. And then elemental finesse. Day. Got that. No GAs. Alright. Start picking all this stuff up. Paragon 75. Oh wow, we got 3 manuals to read. Bone Innovation. We got Worldly Finesse. We got Natural Finesse. Alright, and let's take a look at some of the things that we got. Okay, Decay. Protecting. Exceptional, would be Void. Doom. Nettle Mace. Empowering Reaper. Fell Gluttony. Blood Soaked. Smiting. Ultimate Shadow. That's a rare. That's a rare. And then Scream Seal, Bone Dusters, Scream Seal. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's go up. And we're going to work through these. All items. There we go. Check collections. Codex. And then we've got the Decay, the Void. It got bumped up a little bit. Protecting and Smiting. Very cool. Alright. So from here, let's take another look. Let's zoom out. Okay, the world boss is coming in 45 minutes. So right now, basically, the world boss. Ashava the Pestilent, Avarice the Gold Curse, and then the Wandering Death. Okay, we just had an Apparition Incursion pop up someplace. Let's see where it's at. Right here.
Time to go, it seems.
Yeah, Variana, it's time to go, sweetie. We're getting there, folks. Slowly but steadily, the grind is leading us where we need to go. Alright, so, why... Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're just going to put a pin right there, and then we're going to get on it. well, let's roll down. Keep the kitties healed up. Rotten stump, ended up with a little bit of gold there. Somebody there has already got the armor. Nope.
Your efforts are for naught.
Okay, here we go.
This realm is mine, and I shape it as I wish.
There we go. We've got a betraying eye. Somebody already got it. Yeah, the higher level players, the folks whose builds are better than mine, are really running circles around me at this point. But I can do what I can do, and that's about it. Let me see, I've got a betraying eye right here. I think they killed him. Yeah, I believe they did. Alrighty. Well, this has actually been a pretty good run this evening, guys. I have enjoyed it. Let's see what we've picked up. And let's go take a look at a few things while we're at it, and then we're going to bring the stream to a close. Alright, so first things first, let's go over to season. Nothing there. Let's check reliquaries. Alright, I think that we have all the first and all the second. Let's take a look at beasts here. Okay, we've got 10. So I can go on ahead and get this cat, this big cat, out of the way. Mendax, Beast of the Deceiver. Yeah, well, I mean, load her up. Claim it. Claim with a favor token. Alright, accept. Cool, that's another one that we've got. Back out. Let's go take a look at Berserk. I have 79 now out of 200, so I need another 121 to be able to get the last one, which is very, very cool. Alright, last place I want to head to is Tarsarak. Ooh, cough. Excuse me, guys. Tickle in the throat. $73. Oh, man. Alright, so I've got something. No, it's still locked. That's at 23K. And then the last one is a Resplendent Cash. Mythic Unique Reputation. Wondrous assortment of items, currencies, and a Resplendent Spark. So we still got a long ways to go. Okay. Alrighty, folks. Well, this is where I am going to bring our stream to a close. We've done pretty good this evening. Please remember, if you saw something you liked, if I made you laugh, if I put a smile on your face, if you learned something, please drop me a subscription. Hit the subscribe button. It would really help me out. To those of you who have already subscribed, thank you again so very much. You guys are driving the channel right now. Please remember, share the videos. If somebody you know might like the content that I produce, share the videos with them, let them know, and that will help the channel grow. Remember to hit the like button. The like button will help me move around and through the algorithmic maze of YouTube. It'll help get my content out there so that other people can see it. Also, not the subscribe button, but the notification bell. That will ding every time I go live, and if you don't have a chance to watch it right then, you've received the notification. You can come back and watch it at a later point in time. Folks, love one another. Respect one another. Take care of one another. And remember that it is okay to agree to disagree. I have tons of friends. I have a lot of close friends that we may not necessarily see eye to eye on certain things, whether it's religion, politics, personal beliefs, whatever. But the thing is this, guys. Simple and straightforward. It's okay to agree to disagree. Trust me, your life will be so much happier, so much less stressful, and you won't carry a lot of weight around in your heart. It's not about who's wrong or who's right or who's this or who's that, because whether somebody's wrong or right depends totally upon their point of view. But allow a person to have their point of view and be able to just look at them as, hey, it's okay, we can agree to disagree and still be okay. We can still be friends. Folks, when you go out in public, keep your heads on a swivel and watch out for one another. We don't live in the same world that I used to live in. People solve problems with handguns now, not with fists. Always keep your heads on a swivel, watch out for one another, and remember, if you get it on you, you might as well get it all over you. It's much more fun that way. Alrighty, folks. NGRU Storm signing out. We'll probably drop another couple of streams tomorrow. Probably another OG 7 Days to Die. And maybe even another D4 Season 8 Vessel of Hatred stream. But, guys, take care. Much love. And later.